Got spiders? Don't fret. Your kitchen already contains an arachnid-fighting arsenal. These common household items will get rid of spiders fast. Spiders are incredibly beneficial creatures that should be carefully escorted outside when they wander into a house. But we're realists, and not everybody is going to do that. If you need a tried-and-true method to put a quick end to a spider infestation, reach for the dish soap. Liquid dish soap is a common product that most of us keep in our kitchens, but when diluted with water and sprayed onto a spider, it clogs the arachnid's breathing pores and the spider dies. For a more highly effective spider-killing solution, you can combine it with white vinegar. The acetic acid in the vinegar adds an even more lethal component to the dish soap, producing an effective spider-killing potion. To make a DIY solution, mix 1 cup of water with 1 cup of white vinegar and 1 tablespoon of liquid dish soap. Place all the ingredients in a spray bottle and shake the bottle well. You can spray this mixture whenever you see a spider. As an extra precaution, you might spray any areas where you see spider webs. Spiders are known to both despise and avoid the smell of citrus fruits. If you want to discourage them from taking up residence in your home, try rubbing orange, lemon, or lime peelings along the windowsills, doorways, and crevices where spiders might enter. When you have leftover citrus peels from meals and snacks, you can rub them on the surfaces where you've seen spider webs. These locations might include out-of-the-way corners as well as the areas underneath large pieces of furniture, such as bookcases. Just follow the spiders.
Wait, spiders? Why couldn't we follow the butterflies?
Alternatively, you can make a spider repellent spray from lemon juice and water. Simply squeeze a lemon into a spray bottle full of water and shake it up. Then spray the solution in areas where you've noticed spider activity. Although this is an effective method for repelling spiders, it's not recommended for homes with pets. The juice and rinds of citrus fruits can be harmful to both cats and dogs. While they don't have noses, spiders possess senses resembling smell and taste, thanks to specialized organs in their legs. Cedar wood is often considered a naturally repellent material for spiders because they hate the smell, although since spiders still spin webs in cedar trees, take this one with a grain of salt. To repel spiders in your home, you can spread a few cedar chips or blocks in the areas where you've noticed spiders or cobwebs. Prime locations include closets, dark corners, basements, and around light fixtures. As an alternative, you can sprinkle or spray cedar oil on surfaces where spiders might roam. Give special attention to windows, doors, cracks, and crevices where they enter your home from outdoors. However, be aware that the phenol in cedar wood and oil is toxic for cats and dogs if they ingest it, so it's important to use them in areas where pets are not likely to chew on the wood or lick the oil. To keep outdoor spiders from entering the house, you can spread cedar chips as mulch in the planting beds adjacent to your home. It's not a foolproof deterrent, but at the very least, cedar mulch provides an outdoor scent that is pleasant to humans as well as an attractive finishing touch for your landscape. Many people use essential oils for multiple purposes in their homes. While we enjoy their pleasant scents, spiders are particularly averse to several types. Specifically, they hate the smell of peppermint, eucalyptus, cinnamon, tea tree, citrus, lavender, and rose essential oils. They don't kill the arachnids, but your 8-legged invaders will probably look for another home when they encounter these strongly scented essential oils. As long as the smell lingers around your home, spiders will avoid taking up residence. As an added bonus, all of these oils promote various health benefits for humans. To employ them as a spider repellent, you'll want to spray them in places where spiders can enter the house and where they're known to hang out. Fill a spray bottle with 2 cups of water and add 10 to 12 drops of an essential oil that spiders avoid. Spray liberally in corners, behind furniture, in closets, and storage areas. Again, though, if you have cats or dogs living in your home, it's best to skip this method for repelling spiders. Although the essential oils are greatly diluted with water in a spray bottle for application, there is a risk of toxicity for pets.
Any ailment, from psoriasis to poison ivy, could be cured with Windex.
It's not uncommon to be surprised by an unexpected spider. If your immediate reaction is to kill it, it's not necessary to have an insecticide on hand. Instead, you can reach into your stash of cleaning products and pull out the spray bottle with the blue stuff in it. Windex is readily available in many homes, and it comes to the rescue when you need to kill a spider. Spray it directly onto the critter in a large enough quantity to completely cover it. You'll notice that the spider slows down and then it dies. The lethal effect of Windex on spiders is due to the ammonia and sodium dodecylbenzene sulfonate. These chemicals block the spider's airways and the creature suffocates. For this reason, it takes a minute or more for it to perish, but increasing the amount of Windex causes it to die more quickly. Keep in mind that Windex is not a viable product for preventing a spider infestation or deterring them from entering your home, but it's a readily available and effective solution when you're faced with a surprise visit from a creepy, crawly home invader. Bleach and water is another DIY solution to spray on spiders, their webs, and their potential dwelling places. Bleach contains sodium hypochlorite, an agent that kills bacteria, fungi, and viruses. This makes it function effectively as both a fungicide and a pesticide. Simply add 1 part bleach to 3 parts water in a spray bottle. To kill a spider, spray the diluted bleach directly onto the creature from a distance of 6 to 10 inches away. If your goal is to deter spiders from entering your home and taking up residence, you can spray the mixture around corners, closets, doorways, windowsills, and crevices on a weekly basis. It's important to exercise caution when using diluted bleach as a generalized spray for spiders. It's bleach, after all. It can be toxic for children and pets, so you should take care of where you spray it and how you store it. To avoid inhaling the fumes, you should only use bleach in well-ventilated areas. Additionally, bleach corrodes metal materials, and it can stain or remove the color from the surfaces you spray it on.
Disgusting.
Yeah, hateful little things.
I love them.
Yeah, me too.
There is some evidence that spiders are repelled by the chemicals in the shells of chestnuts, horse chestnuts, walnuts, and the fruit of the Osage orange tree. Although some people say this is a myth, others attest that spiders avoid these items and refuse to lay their eggs in the vicinity. Although not scientifically proven, the notion is that spiders stay away from horse chestnuts because they sense the presence of saponum, which is a natural bug repellent. To try this method for repelling spiders, you can place nuts or nut shells around your home, along baseboards, and in places where you observe spider webs. Additionally, you can scatter a few nuts on your windowsills and other locations where spiders might enter the house from outdoors. It's not necessary to remove the nuts from their shells or to crush the shells. Simply scatter the nuts, and it might help your spider problem. With the sensory receptors located on their mouths and along their legs, spiders can accomplish the equivalent of smelling odors. That is, they detect the chemical signals that are present in the air. One of the odors that spiders hate is the smell of baking soda. This is a common product that many people keep on hand for cleaning and deodorizing multiple areas around their homes. To repel spiders, you can sprinkle dry baking soda on floors, along baseboards and windowsills, as well as in hidden places where the spiders like to build their webs. It's effective in small quantities, but you might need to reapply every week or two. The dry baking soda will not damage surfaces and is safe to use in your home. If you have pets, especially small animals, you should be careful about applying it in areas where they might eat it. Ingested in small quantities, baking soda is safe, but it can be toxic to dogs and cats in large quantities relative to their size. The same is true for babies and small children. Getting doused in salt is usually lethal for spiders. This makes saltwater a handy spider-killing solution, minus the heavy chemicals found in insecticides. If you see spiders in your home and you don't have specialized ingredients on hand, you can always reach for the salt in your kitchen cabinet to mix a spider-killing potion. Create your DIY spider spray by stirring 1/8 cup of table salt into 1 gallon of water. Then pour some of the solution into a spray bottle and spray it directly onto a spider to kill it. As an added bonus, saltwater works as a pesticide and deterrent when you spray it into areas where spiders build their nests and lay their eggs. Repeat the spray periodically to make your home an unattractive environment for spiders. Check your pantry or spice rack. Do you have any ground cinnamon or cinnamon sticks? If so, they can help you ward off those unwanted house guests. Spiders do not like the way it smells, so they will try to stay away from areas where it is present. Place the sticks strategically around the house, particularly in any areas where you have seen spiders. They should remain potent enough to deter the 8-legged pests for a few months. If you start noticing more spiders again, replace the sticks with some fresh ones. Ground cinnamon can also help if you have spiders coming in through the windows. Sprinkle it along the windowsill or even door frames to keep them from entering your home. One word of caution, cinnamon may stain surfaces, especially if it gets wet, so be careful about what surfaces you're sprinkling it on anywhere it may be exposed to moisture. Onions may make us tear up, but they can make spiders stay away completely. They have a very strong smell, which arachnids just aren't fond of. If you don't mind the smell of onions too much, you can use them to help you rid your home of spiders. Sweet.
That's the sweetest onion I ever tasted.
Start by slicing a few onions, then prepare several bowls by filling them about halfway with water. Place the bowls around your home around the points where you believe the spiders are getting in through, such as windows or doorways. Because the spiders do not like the way the onions smell, if they start to enter the home, they are likely to turn right back around. Garlic, another pungent ingredient, is said to have a similar effect on spiders, so you could even combine both ingredients to keep the pests out of the house. The saying, "if you can't stand the heat, then get out of the kitchen," was specifically created for spiders. Cayenne pepper is another natural repellent for these web spinners. The reason the spicy powder is so effective at repelling spiders along with other bugs is because of the compound capsaicin. According to the National Pesticide Information Center, capsaicin is toxic to many pests and can repel a variety of unwanted visitors.
It's so peppery!
Luckily, spiders are deterred by the common spice and try to stay away. Use this to your advantage by making a DIY spider repellent with some water and cayenne pepper. Combine the two ingredients, add them to a spray bottle, and apply it to entry points and other areas where you've seen a lot of spiders.